Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to check out the 10 most expensive fruits in the world, and we don't really think of fruits as expensive, so this should be really interesting, and yeah, let's go check it out. Give this video a big, huge thumbs up, and thank you for 205,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing, and here we go. The 10 most expensive fruits in the world. I've never had an expensive fruit before. All I ate was like apples,
Facts Verse presents
oranges, like the classics.
10 most expensive fruits in the world. Number 1. Buddha-shaped pears.
That's actually really
These
cool.
pears can be found in China. A farmer named Xinghang Hao from the Hebei province is the one responsible for this fruit.
That's
According
amazing.
to Chinese myth, if you eat a magical Buddha-shaped fruit, you could become immortal. To make the fruit, he would grow the pears in molds that looked exactly like Buddha down to the last detail. It's very unlikely that the people who eat his fruit will become immortal, but they are still willing to pay $8 for each pear. Just
I would pay $8 for a pear that looks like Buddha. Like, that looks so cool. That's really cool, actually.
in case. Number 2. Sakai Ichi apples. In English, the name of
I
this
like
apple
apples.
translates to world's number 1. These apples are huge. They're about 15 inches around, and they weigh up to 2 pounds. In 2014,
Wow,
these
2
apples
pounds?
celebrated their 40th birthday.
That's crazy.
They still remain the most expensive apple in the world. If you wanted to buy just one apple, you would need to pay $21. Considering you can buy a 5-pound bag of apples for just under $5, $21 is a pretty steep
For a
price to pay for
2-pound
just
apple.
one. In Tokyo, Japan, you can visit luxury fruit parlors, and these apples happen to be on the menu. Number 3.
That is pretty cool.
Decoupon citrus.
Oh, that looks pretty good, actually.
If you love
Citrus, I like
mandarin
that.
oranges, you're really going to love the Decoupon version. These oranges are much larger than mandarin oranges, and they are the size of a softball. These are considered to be the sweetest oranges in the world.
crazy.
Farmers
Oh.
started growing this fruit in 1972, and only the most perfect oranges make the cut and get shipped to stores.
wanna try this
If you
now.
wanted to buy these oranges, you can expect to pay $80 for a pack of 6. Number 4. Sembakaya
$80?
Queen Strawberries. These are the most beautiful strawberries in existence, and
like
the appearance is what you're paying for. They are red all the way through. The leaf on the top is perfectly shaped, and it's very dark green. You can actually see the pure white
That looks
seeds
so
coming
nice.
through
Yeah,
the
I
skin.
like that.
If you wanted to buy these strawberries, eating them could make you feel guilty because they are so beautiful. Any strawberry that is not absolutely perfect gets tossed out. If you want to try these strawberries, you would need to pay around $85 for a pack of 12. Number 5.
For 12
Square
strawberries.
watermelons.
Square watermelon. That's
The
dope.
square watermelon is yet another expensive fruit that is grown in Japan.
That's
in
pretty cool.
2014, this amazing fruit finally began shipping outside of Japan. They're grown
Nice.
in a box which gives them the square shape.
$200 for a square watermelon. Like, they look really cool, but is it really worth $200 for one watermelon?
The average weight of a square watermelon is 13 pounds. Most people who are willing to pay the outrageous price of $800 per watermelon don't even eat them. Instead, they display the watermelons in their homes for decoration. And I'm guessing for bragging purposes. Number 6. Pineapples from the Lost Gardens of Helligan.
That's so
This is
cool.
one of the 10 most expensive fruits in the world for a good reason. It costs thousands of dollars. The most well-known botanical spot in the United Kingdom is the Lost Gardens of Helligan. Pineapple pits are not very common
Hey,
in the
Shrek.
UK,
What's up,
and this
Shrek?
garden is the only place to find them on the entire continent. To keep the
Damn.
pits safe, 2 mud structures are placed in rotting manure. This helps the pineapples stay ripe and grow quickly.
That's
If
actually
you want to buy
ridiculous,
one of
though.
these
Like,
pineapples, you can
how?
expect to pay an average of $1,600 for one pineapple. The most expensive pineapple ever to be grown in this pit was sold for over $15,000. Number 7.
What's so good about them, though? It's just like a
Tayo no
regular
Tamago
pineapple.
mangoes.
Oh,
The name of this mango translates into
It looks so
eggs
good.
in the sun. This fruit doesn't taste like eggs, they're just shaped like them. This is yet another fruit that grows in Japan, and they look slightly like the Dole mangoes that you buy in North America. The company who grows this fruit won't sell one that weighs more than 350 grams, and they don't have a high sugar content. The first harvest each year is auctioned off. The highest price paid for a pair of these mangoes is $3,000. If you wanted to buy a Dole
That's
mango in your
ridiculous.
neighborhood supermarket, you can expect to pay about $1.50 a pound. That is a huge price difference. Number 8. Ruby Roman grapes.
Like, this kind of like makes me sad because I'm never going to try them because I'm poor. And they look really good. Like, Ruby Roman grapes. Like, that looks so delicious. I can't.
Most people walk through the supermarket and eat grapes while they shop until they get to the checkout and pay. This is not something that you can do with the Ruby Roman grapes. They are grown in the Ishikawa Prefecture in Japan, and they are known as table grapes. This is because each one is the size of a ping-pong ball. They started being produced in 2008, and since then, buyers have been willing to pay $910 for a bunch. Today, a bunch would cost you $4,000. If you wanted to buy regular grapes, they would cost just $3 per pound. Number 9. The Densuki watermelon.
I like it.
This watermelon is much larger than the typical watermelon, with an average size of around 24 pounds. Rather than having a green rind, this one has a black one. These watermelons are very rare. They're grown on the island of Hokkaido, Japan, and only 10,000 are grown each year. Since rich people love rare objects, they're willing to pay big bucks for this fruit. The average cost of this type of watermelon is $6,100. Number 10.
Literally rich
Banana
people.
art.
Banana art.
Unlike the rest of the fruit on our list, this banana was not grown this way. It was actually created by an artist who uses bananas to create his art. His banana art sells for thousands of dollars at art auctions, which is odd
art.
because,
like,
well, they're not
why?
going to last forever. Like all types of fruit, bananas eventually do go bad. Well, this fruit is just for the rich, because who else is going to be willing to pay so much for a piece of art that can only be displayed for a couple of weeks? Subscribe for more.
Literally, rich people could buy all these things, which is honestly crazy. They'll spend $7,000 on a watermelon. They'll spend like $10,000 on one banana because it looks cool. It's honestly insane. But I think the coolest thing here was the Buddha pear. Like, that was so cool. It was a pear shaped as the Buddha. That was really cool. And like, they all look really tasty. The square watermelon's pretty cool. But it's not worth like thousands and thousands of dollars. So I will probably never be able to eat any of these fruits. Maybe one day, but most likely not, because I don't want to spend like $8,000 on one watermelon. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see the full length video, it's in the description down below. And if you want me to react to any of your videos, leave me a comment down below with the video, and I will go check it out. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for watching, guys, and